athleticism, aggression, intensity. Welcome to another huge night of adrenaline, heart-pumping action here on Pit Bros. My name is Dan Frampton. Over here we have Munchie the straight-edge Nutcracker, and today we're going to be talking about a bit of a post-hardcore band, a bit of one of those sad boy pop-punk bands. And I know I lean a little bit towards the hardcore side of the world, and that will always be true, but you don't need to be a hardcore band to be on this show. All you need is to have a no barricade set with a whole fucking room full of crazy idiots going absolutely nuts for your band. We're talking about the story so far, and this set that they did under a bridge or something in California somewhere. This set is crazy, and the kids go nuts for this shit, but I'm not going to talk about the set here today. I'm going to do that on Friday on the podcast. Right now, I'm going to be turning the focus, I'm going to be flipping the switch, and I'm going to be looking at the moshers. So like any good frontman would say, let's open up this motherfucker! We start off with a classic pop-punk jump, and that lets me know that we're going to be in for a hell of a ride right now. It sets the tone.
Oh yeah, dude, we're in for a hot night of mosh and action.
Goddamn right, Munchie, we sure are. Let's meet some of the moshers. That's the champion right there, making his third Pit Pros appearance. We're looking at Bushels of Fun. He's set to defend his championship here this evening as we meet a whole lot of hungry challengers. First up, we got Slippy Steve, the Snake Boy. Then this chick just hits a brick wall. And then this chick just holds on for dear life. The pit is hungry. The pros are out for gold. That has never been more apparent than when I take a look at Yellow Beast and his tag team partner, Air Beardo. Here goes Air Beardo again. I think he's looking to break out to be a singles star. Every pit pro has a signature maneuver, and this guy's is the trust fall. And then Air Beardo strikes again. He's coming for the championship, Bushels of Fun. Now, in life, you're not lucky enough to get a second chance all the time, and that is even more true in the raucous environment of the mosh pit. This next guy was lucky, though. He did get a redo. Meet Mulligan Milligan. Never give up on your dreams, kids, even if it is jumping into a huge sweaty pile of humanity. What the fuck was that? I don't know, dude, but it's insane. And then we see the chick from the beginning of the set, the pop-punk power jump girl. She uses some guy's lap as leverage, as a launching point to jump into the crowd. That is a professional maneuver. And like the age-old question asks, if your set doesn't have an anime girl, is it even really a set? Now we've seen a handful of contenders that are hungry, that consider themselves worthy enough to come after Bushels of Fun championship right now. But when he's pulling out dives like this, or like this, it makes it almost impossible for me to predict a different winner. Okay, this next clip is 20 seconds, and it's all about this one chick. Okay, it's gonna be the girl with the braids. First, she goes for a dive. The pit pushes her back. Then she runs to the other side. The pit pushes her back. Malfunction at the junction. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oopsie doopsie, excuse me. Stumbles, tries, just lays on the pit. Gets crushed immediately, and then struggles, stands up, goes to dive again, and then is like, nah, fuck it, and then exits the side stage. I love this girl's mosh pit journey right now, and spoiler alert, she doesn't make her return. I could literally do a whole video on that one clip alone, but watch how Anime Girl finds herself in the same type of predicament, but just handles herself like a professional. She starts literally by falling on the stage. The moshers are trampling her as they try to dive into the pit. She waits, she picks her spot, gives it a go, bounces back, and then, boom! Anime Girl is a bona fide pro. a couple new challengers enter the stage. All very good athletes hitting big moves. But nobody is ready for the fun. Air Beardo is all rested up and he thinks he's gonna give it another go. Now this next clip, it happens really fast. I'm not gonna show you the slow motion, so pay attention to it as the mosher, okay? He fucking goes to run across the stage and the singer gives him a little ass grab. All right, rapid fire time. Kamikaze. Death metal. Pop punk crucifixion. Blondo 1, Blondo 2. Eddie Vedder. Bushels of motherfucking fun. All right, this next girl, she would definitely 100% be a contender. She might even take away the championship if this kind of performance was consistent. But she just comes out for a short little burst. She just wants to entertain the audience for a little bit. She's not here to hog the spotlight. Maybe she likes one song. That's okay. From this, immediately into this. And then there's this. She goes way up, and then gravity does the gravity thing. She goes way down, bounces up without missing a beat, and dives headfirst back into the pit. Bravo. Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful, Munchie. That is the kind of performance that we like to see here on Pit Pros. Now, if she did this thing in the first song, and then somewhere in the middle of the set, and then came back at the end, and had 3, like, mini performances like that, that would be enough to take the championship, no doubt. But because Bushels of Fun is so tenacious, so ferocious, so athletic, so aggressive, and so consistent, there's no actual competition. So yeah, Bushels of Fun has a response to this. Even Pop Punk Power Jump has something to say. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's not a main character, alright? This guy is a jobber to the jobbers. If you're not familiar with that term, it's a wrestling term for a guy that gets paid to lose, okay? This is a guy that fucking is only here to enhance the other moshers. And he's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, but he has something really holding him back. And I'm really so sorry to introduce you guys to Honolulu Holiday. And here he goes again. And like I said, he's got the technical ability to do big things in the mosh pit. He can really hang with the other pit professionals, but that look, man, that look is getting them minus points. Nobody can get on board with Honolulu Holiday's nonsense right now, and this angry citizen has something to say about it. And here comes a huge, delayed front flip from Chad. And now we learn why we call that guy Kamikaze. He throws himself into the support beam. Intentionally. It's so good. And then he just gets right back up for another heaping helping of violence. Angry citizen. Puffy vest.
Return of badass anime girl.
Okay, alright. This next clip is gonna demonstrate Bushels of Fun's, like, dexterity and stage awareness. Watch how he navigates the stage, avoids all the moshers, doesn't trip, and then launches into a perfect Superman. That is why this show is called Pit Pros. This show isn't called Pit Greenhorns. This isn't about people at their first or second show. No, this is Mosh Pit Professionals. There are winners, there are losers, there are championships. The stakes are high. Sometimes the pit can be like quicksand. And other times, the pit can be like quicker sand. And other times, you can just roll over top of it like it's a solid piece of metal. But Pop Punk Power Jump likes to lay across it like a soft little bed. Whereas this hoodie goon has something a little bit more high impact in mind. But then again, Bushels of Fun is here to remind everybody just what they're up against. Pop punk power jump hits a floating vertical supported jump or something, I don't know. Followed by a hoodie goon front flip. And then a big boy Dave dive. And then the highest, the most velocity, the most insane Superman I've ever seen. Truly impressive pit performances as Angry Citizen comes in for another run. Then this dude makes a pretty good go at it. But coming up to the end of the set now, the pit knows the stakes are high. Everyone's last chance to take that championship is coming up right now. Every band does a huge song at the finale that is going to rev everyone up to 1,000,000%. And the story so far, man, they're fucking really good at it. So this whole group of really stoked kids, they're coming after your championship bushels of fun. Do you have the integrity? Do you have the moral strength to stand up to this mob of hungry moshers? Let's see. And then Eddie Vedder. Shirtless Wonder. Kamikaze again. Kamikaze headwalk. That dude is fricked, man. Cartwheel. Bushels of fun. Power 180. Anime girl. Whatever the fuck this is. Okay, now time for another play-by-play voiceover type thing. Okay, watch as like Kamikaze climbs in the background of this scene here. The camera pans in and then back for a while, whatever. And then Kamikaze jumps, Bushels of Fun runs and dives right towards the camera. That's a hell of a sequence. I love that shit. Now for the last dive of the night. She's been here for a long time. She's had a lot of really superstar moments out there in the pit this evening. She's taken some beatings. She's given out some beatings. She was on the ground. She was in the air. She's the runner-up, clearly, as Bushels of Fun is still the champion. But she was still pretty consistently badass. You know I'm talking about the anime girl. 76 clips. I'm telling you, man, that wasn't clickbait. That was legitimately 76 mosh pit clips from this set. And there was 1,000,000 more, man. The fucking kids went crazy. I'm going to be talking about it a little bit more in depth on the podcast coming out on Friday. But for now, I just got to tell you, man, I was really impressed with what I saw there this evening. That was a really fun watch. And Bushels of Fun really fucking... Like, I was going to say spooked me, but I guess kind of like shook me, surprised me. I was like, damn, I know that guy anywhere. That is definitely Bushels of Fun. So I messaged him really quick. I was like, yo, dude, is this you? He's like, yeah, man, you know it is. I was like, goddamn right I know it is. So he is the champion, and he knows he's the champion. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, remember to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Peace.